So what are we given here with activity number 1? We're given line segments. So if you look at the line segments that were given, there are so many of them. I can identify that I have a line from A to B. So there's a line from A to B. And then there's another line. There's another line, which I can also see, which is from we have another line which is from E to F. We have another line which is G to H. And then the formula to calculate the length of a line segment is given by the following. You need two coordinates to calculate the distance. You need two coordinates. It doesn't necessarily have to be AB, but they're saying if an line is given a line segment with points A and B, then the distance is going to be given as x at B minus x at A all squared, y at B minus y at A all squared. Now, in the following, they said number 1, tell us what is going to be the length of AB. Now, which line are we going to concentrate on? There are so many lines then. Which line are you going to concentrate on? You're going to concentrate on the coordinates of A, and we're also going to look at the coordinates of what? Of B. So you can write them here and say coordinates of A. We have 2, which goes with what? With 3. And coordinates of B, you have 5, which goes with what? With 1. Now, if you were to collect your data, it says you have x at A. Remember, coordinates, there will never be y is to x. There will never be x is to x. Your coordinates are always going to be x is followed by what? By 1. Meaning for A, here, I have x, and then I also have what? 1. I have x and x. I need to have x, and then I also need to have what? 1. Here, what else do I have? I have x, and then here I also have what? 1. But now, this is x, this is also x, but they are at different places. This one is the x, which is at which point? This one. But this one we are going to call it x at what? At A. This one is y at which point? This one is y at A. Is y at A. Since this one it's an x, but it is at A. This one is y, but is at what? At A. This one, it's x at B. And then this is y of B. Now, what does our formula say then? We're going to go to our formula and say the formula states that if you do have the x at A, and then you also have the y at B, it can be given as follows. A B all squared is going to be equal to x at B minus x at A all squared plus y at B minus y at A all squared. Now, if you do this, then you can then tell them which, according to this, you can see what is your x at B based on this? What is x at B based on what we have here? We have the x at B, which goes with what? With 5. So you're going to have 5 minus open bracket. When you subtract, just put it inside the bracket. You will see why. Because of the negative, a negative can affect whatever is inside the bracket. So you have y minus, what is x at A? It's 2. You close the bracket and you close the bigger bracket all squared. Plus, we have y at B. What is y at B according to this? It's 1 minus open bracket 3, close bracket, all what? All squared. Now, when I am not looking for AB squared, you're looking for AB. Since you're looking for AB only, you're going to come and put a square root here. And then it says which AB is going to be given by. You take out your calculator, and then you type this thing as it appears. As it appears. So you're going to have root open bracket, you have 5 minus open bracket 2 close bracket all square plus it's 1 minus open bracket 3 close bracket square. And then the answer that you get is square root of what? Of 30. This is in a set form. They can ask us to leave our answer in a set form, or they can ask us to leave our answer in 2 decimal places. So what is going to be this equivalent to into 2 decimal places? Just press SD. It's 3,61. So question like this one is going to be 1 is 2. Yeah.